White is up a rook here, but this pawn is about to be a queen in one move. How can we stop them? We can't go behind the pawn. The only way to directly stop it seems to be to go rook e1. But there's a problem. Black can take our bishop and then attack our rook. And this rook needs to stay on the first row to stop Black's pawn. But it's not that easy. If we go rook h1, unfortunately for us, Black has the fork and we're busted. And if we play rook f1, Black can sacrifice their pawn and then get a fork, and we're lost. Uh-oh. So rook e1 doesn't really work. How else can we possibly stop this pawn? We had to be a little bit creative here. The only move for white is to sacrifice our bishop like this. Black has to take our bishop, but this alters the position slightly for a new tactic for white. White plays rook e5. The point is to go behind the pawn somehow. If Black plays king g6, we can keep checking them, and this is going to be a draw by perpetual. So Black actually fights us back by playing king g4. They're giving up their pawn with check, but they have an idea. They play king g3. Now white has to be very careful. All checks aren't good checks. If we check rook e3, it's a mistake because it pushes Black's king to a better spot, and we don't have rook e2 check because of the knight. But we do have rook e1. We are getting ready to sacrifice the rook for the pawn and then take the knight. But once again, Black can recycle the old idea of harassing our rook with knight d3, and our rook has no safe squares in the first row. And if we try to check them on the second row, Black blocks our check and counter checks us. And once again, we're lost. So that's why instead of rook e3, white has to play rook to e1. And when I was solving this puzzle, I thought, that must be it. We solved it, right? Nope. We had to keep calculating to make sure that we exhaust all of Black's counterattacks. Knight d3, attacking our rook. Uh-oh, we can't play rook h1, remember, because of knight f2, so the only move for white is rook f1. Are we safe yet? No. King g2. Our rook is running out of squares. What do we do now? What if we use our king to defend the rook? King e2. Surely it's over. We're safe. Black plays knight f4 check. Trying to remove the defender. We can't take because our rook is overloaded. So the only move for white is king e1. Surely this must be it, I thought. No. Black plays knight h3. They're relentless. If we just keep waiting with king e2, Black plays knight g1, blocking the rook, and then they can make a queen. So then I thought, how can we possibly stop knight g1? There's no way. But after a little bit, white has one move to draw the game. Can you see it? White sacrifices the rook. This is the only time this works. When Black takes our rook, we put Black's king in jail with king f1. And this position is an incredible phenomena. There's no way for Black to make this our turn. We cannot be put in zugzwang because the knight moves the same distance as the king. So they go here, we go king f2. They take away f2, we go to f1. They take away f1, we go to f2. Knights cannot lose a move because of the geometrics of chess. And after many moves, this position is a draw.